Hello fitness friends, my name is Stacy. I'm here today to bring you a workout, in-home workout using just your body weight. What I want you to remember to do is to listen to your body. You know better than anybody how your body feels. If something doesn't feel right, if your body doesn't like the exercise, just pause, take a minute, and then wait for the next exercise. Are you ready to get started? Again, we're gonna start with a dynamic warm-up. Dynamic warm-up is just stretching out the joints, getting the joints prepared for the exercises we're gonna do using the body weight. All right, here we go. The first dynamic exercise is hamstring scoops. One foot is gonna be in front of the other. You're gonna come down and scoop up, okay? Come down, your hands are gonna go in between your shoes and scoop up, okay? Come down and scoop up. We're gonna do about 10 on each side. 1 foot forward, 1 foot back. Come down, lift your toe, and scoop up. Scoop up. Scoop up. Come down and scoop up. Come down and scoop up. Okay, let's switch sides here. Hamstring scoops, 1 foot forward, 1 foot back. You're gonna come down and scoop up. Your hands are gonna be on the outsides of your feet and scoop. And scoop. Lift this front foot and scoop. Just warming up here. 5, 6 hamstring scoops. 7, 8, 9, and 10. Good. That's the first of the 3 dynamic warm-up exercises. The next one, your hands are going to be out to the side. Your feet are going to be shoulder width apart, and we're just going to rotate, rotate. And this too, we want to make sure you're practicing your breathing. Inhale, exhale. Inhale, exhale. It's got to be on a pattern, your breathing. We don't want to hold your breath. Stretch it out here. Nice long arms. Nice long arms. Rotate and rotate. Okay, just warming up the joints here. All right, next one is going to be alternate toe touches. You're going to touch opposite foot and touch. Come back up to here, touch and touch. Back up to here, touch and touch. Touch and touch. Here we go. You got 10 more. 10. Breathe. 8. Always come up to center. 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Those are your first 3 dynamic exercises. Just warming up your joints. Now, if you're ready to get started, we're going to get into the exercise. Again, this is about a 25-minute workout, full body workout. We're going to work different parts of your body. We're going to do 10 reps on each exercise. If you want to do more, you can do more. Everyone's going to kind of go at their own pace. So I'm going to have you keep your own count. If it's too much for you, take a pause and just wait for the next exercise. All right, the first exercise, we're gonna come down to the floor. We call these hydrants, okay? You're gonna go into the quadruped position, all 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, and you're just gonna lift out to the side. Lift out to the side. You're just gonna lift your knee and your foot out to the side. We got 10 on each side. 10, okay? And your hands are gonna hold the weight of your body, okay? So your wrists and shoulders are gonna hold the weight of your body. Here we go on the other side, hydrants. I'm gonna switch my angle so you can see. Here we go for 10. 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Okay, we're gonna do that set one more time. Here we go. And And let's go out to the side. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Switch sides, other leg. Here we go for 10. 1, 2, you should feel this burning in your glutes. 8, 9, and 10. Let's stretch it back. Just stretch back to child's pose here. Get a little stretch. Take a couple deep breaths here. Okay, remember, go at your own pace. I'm going to give about a minute in between exercise. Okay, if you want to do more reps, go more reps. If you need to go a little bit slower, we'll wait up for you. All right, the next exercise is going to be a donkey kick. Okay, a donkey kick is going to kick your heels straight up to the ceiling. Okay, spread your fingers out wide. You're going to lift your knee to 90 degrees and you're just going to press your heel up to the ceiling. Here we go for 10 on each side. 10. Switch sides. Here we go for 10. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Keep your elbows locked out. 10. Here we go. Next set. You should feel some stability here in your wrist and your shoulders as it's holding your upper body weight. Here we go. 10 on each side. Donkey kicks. Switch sides, 10 on this side. And 10. Okay, go back into that child's pose. Stretch it out here. Take a couple deep breaths. Okay, the next 4, and these are going to call hip thrusters or glute bridges. You're going to lay down flat here on the floor. Feet are going to be shoulder width apart, hands on the floor. Your neck is going to be flat, your head is going to be flat, and you're just going to lift, okay? Squeezing your butt up to the ceiling. Lower, lift, okay? Keep your core tight. Inhale, exhale. Inhale, exhale. Inhale, lift up and squeeze. This is a glute bridge. 6, and you're driving through your heels. Okay, you don't have to lift your toes, but none of your weight should be in your toes. All of your weight should be in your heels. You're lifting and squeezing your glutes. We got 2 more on the first set. And squeeze. Good, take a couple breaths. On this next one, we're going to hold the glute bridge at the top for 2 seconds. Okay, I really want you to squeeze your glutes here. This is a buns exercise, okay? So squeeze your glutes, hold it for 2 seconds, and then lower. All right, if you're ready, let's get going here. Hands on the floor, your back is flat, your neck is flat. Lift, squeeze, 1, 2, and down. Lift, squeeze, 1, 2, and down. Lift, squeeze, 1, 2, and down. Remember, you should hear yourself breathing to make sure you're doing it right. Squeeze here. We got 5 more. Squeeze, 1, 2, lower. Squeeze, 1, 2, lower. Squeeze, 1, 2, lower. Squeeze, 1, 2, lower. We got 1 left here. Squeeze and squeeze. Good. Okay, take a couple deep breaths. I'm going to let your hips and your legs fall to one side and then the other. Just trying to get some good rotation here in your lower back. Stretch it out a little bit, side to side. Just let your legs fall to one side, knees bent, and then the other side, knees bent. We're gonna progress this movement. We're gonna go one leg, hip bridge or glute bridge. One leg is gonna go up to the ceiling. This leg is gonna lift. Here we go for 10 on each side, and lift, lower, lift, lower. 3. Again, you're driving through your heel, lifting your foot up to the ceiling. And lower. Here we go on the other side for 10. Lift this leg straight up to the ceiling. The opposite leg is bent. You're going to drive through your heel and squeeze in your glutes. Here we go for 10. Lift and lower. Lift, lower. Lift. And rest. Take a rest here. We're going to roll over to our side. Knees are going to be slightly bent here, and you're going to do clamshells. Open and close. Okay, you can either stay up here or you can come down here. We're going to go 10 here on each side. Open and close. If you do have any of the bands, the loop bands, you could throw on your loop bands for these exercises. That's just going to increase the resistance, which is going to increase the intensity. Just clamshells here. Open, close. Open, close. Clamshells, close. Okay. We're going to go right into a leg lift here. Okay. And then we'll switch on the other side. Just lifting your leg. The leg that's flat on the floor is slightly bent. Okay, you can point your toe or flex your foot. It doesn't really matter. We're going to go 10 on each side here, and then we're going to rotate other side. You can flip over to the other side. Okay, and here we go for clamshells. Clamshells. Lift, open, and close. Open and close. These are called clamshells. If you want to lay flat, you can. 10, okay? Keep this leg bent, straighten out, lengthen this top leg, and you're gonna lift, lift. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Good, and rest. Okay, we're gonna roll over to your back again here, and you're gonna prop yourself up here. Your fingertips are gonna face towards your feet. What we're gonna do here is we're just gonna lift and lower, okay? You're here, your arms are supporting the weight of your upper body, and lift, lower, okay? If you need to go wider with your arms, that's okay. Look up to the ceiling, lift, lower, lift, 5, 6, squeeze. 10, good, and rest. Shake it out a little bit. You are gonna feel this on your upper body as well as your glutes, okay? Your upper body is stable, working on those stabilizer muscles. Feet shoulder width apart, okay? Your hands are directly behind you. Fingertips are facing towards your feet. Here we go for 10. Lift, lower. Squeeze the glutes. Here we go. 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, and rest. Okay. We're going to come up to the top here. Again, I want to remind you, if something doesn't feel comfortable, if your body doesn't like a certain position, just take a rest, wait for the next exercise, and pick back up. Okay, we don't want to do anything that feels bad to the body. You are gonna feel a little bit of burn. Your heart rate may be elevated, and that's okay. Try to push through that. But if there's something that your body doesn't like, just pause and just catch back up with us. All right, here we go. Next exercise, we're gonna do a plie squat. So your knees are gonna come out, okay? Your toes are gonna come out. Your knees and your feet are gonna be in the same line. We're gonna go squat, punch, punch, punch. Squat, box, box, box. Here we go. Come up and box. Come up and swing. Come up, swing, and here we go. 2, 3. Squat, come up, 1, 2, 3. Squat, 1, 2, 3. Go at your own pace. If you feel like you can pick up the pace, pick up the pace. If you want to go slower, go at your own pace. Try to keep your own count. We're going to do about 10 on each exercise. 10 on each set. 2, 3, 4. Okay, let's take a rest. This one, we are going to do 2 sets here. I'm going to take about 10 to 20 seconds rest in between. Get your breath. Here we go. Second set. Plie squat plus box. Squat. Two more. Let's hit one more and box. Good. Next exercise is going to be a balance exercise. It's also going to work on your core. What we're going to do here is we're going to stand with your feet shoulder width apart, toes forward, knees forward, and we're just going to lift and extend both right arm and right leg at the same time. And as we do that, we're going to lean forward. This is sometimes called a one-leg deadlift, one-leg balance, arm-leg extension, however you see it. Arm-leg extension, lean forward, and then come back. You're gonna probably feel shaky on the first couple ones, but once we program the exercise and program the ankle and the hip and the core to stabilize, your body will pick it up, okay? So it's okay if you kind of lose your balance the first couple times. That's completely fine. Here we go, arm leg extension, back to center, okay? Your neck and your chin is gonna be in line with your spine. So your neck will be in line, will do what your back does, okay? Arm leg extension, you're gonna look down at the floor and come up. Arm leg extension, come up. Hold your core tight. Pull your belly button into your spine. That means hold your core tight, pull it together. We got 3 more here. This one does not have to be fast. This is more about ankle and hip stability on this side, core stability, and extend. And extend. Okay, let's switch sides here. Arm leg extensions. Feet shoulder width apart, toes forward, knees forward. On the left side, the same arm and the same leg is gonna extend, come back to center. Extend, come back to center. With this hand here, you can either place it on your hip or you can place it out to the side. Whatever you need to do with this arm to be in a better balance. Okay, here we go. Okay. You may not get it every time on the first time. Just try again. And breathe through it. This one's gonna take some practice. You should feel the stretch in your hamstring on the stable side. Let's practice that one more time. I know that one, you probably have lost your balance a couple times on that one, and that's okay. This one takes a lot of practice here, but we are working on your ankle and your hip stability, which is important for your balance, okay? Here we go, switch sides again, right side, right arm, left leg is gonna extend and come back up to straight. Now when you come back up to straight, come straight up, not here. Come straight up. We're going to work on that posture as well, pulling your shoulder blades back. And this knee right here can be slightly bent as well, the one that's stable. Go at your own pace. Arm leg extensions. Or one leg deadlift. However you see it, whatever you want to call it is fine. Okay, switch sides. Left arm, left leg is going to extend at the same time. Here we go. Right leg is stable. Lock in that hip, lock in that ankle. The knee on the right side is slightly bent. Arm leg extension. Back to center, straight up. Arm leg extension. And you're going to feel a little wobble, and that's okay. Okay, 2 sets of 10 on that one. Again, go at your own pace. This one, you're gonna feel a little off balance, but in order to learn your balance, we gotta practice your balance. The next exercise is a curtsy lunge. I call this taking a bow. If you've ever been in dance or theater, at the end when you bow, that's your curtsy lunge. That all that really is just, we're gonna take a bow on this one. Okay, so curtsy lunge, your right leg is gonna go to the side and back, and you're just gonna come down here, okay? Curtsy lunge, 2 feet together. Whatever you want to do with your hands is fine. If you want to do this, you're more than welcome to. You want to keep your hands to the side in praying position. It doesn't really matter what you do with your hands. Your back leg is just going to go side and back. Curtsy lunge. Breathe through it. Exhale on the hardest part. Okay, let's switch sides for 10. Keep your own count, go at your own pace. If you need a little rest, take a little rest. You can always push pause. Here we go on the other side. Left leg is now going to go side and back for a curtsy lunge. Show you some different variations with your hands. Whatever you feel, you're going to be in the best balance here. Okay, try to keep your shoulder blades pulled back though. We don't want to lean forward on this one. Imagine there's a string at the top of your head, pulling your body straight back up to the ceiling. Good job on that one. We're gonna do this at one more time. Okay, one more set, 10 on each side. 10 repetitions on each side. Here we go, let's move it. If you can't go all the way down, that's fine. Just step and push your butt down, okay? Switch sides. Deep breaths in through your nose, out through your mouth. It's okay to hear yourself breathe. You can hear a pattern with your breathing. It's the best way. And rest. Let's take a couple deep breaths. Inhale through your nose, exhale through your mouth. We're gonna finish up with some abs and some core. We're gonna come back down to the floor, okay? On this one, we're gonna be on your elbow on the side. This is a side plank hip raise, okay? So you're gonna come here on the floor. You're gonna stack your feet, or you can put one in front, one in back, whichever you prefer. Stack your feet. This hand here is gonna be here for balance. This hand here is gonna be here for balance. If you're a little bit more advanced and you wanna put your hand up to the ceiling, you're more than welcome to do that. I'll show you both ways. We're gonna go 10 on each side. You're just gonna elevate your hips off the floor and lower. Let's switch sides here. Your elbow is, and your forearm is flat on the floor. Spread your fingers out wide. Stack your feet and lift your hips off the floor. 6, 7, 8, 10. Okay, the more advanced way to do this, we're going to do one more set, is to lift your hand up to the ceiling. Stack your feet. Your body weight's gonna be on the forehand. Spread your fingers out wide. Hand up to the ceiling. We're gonna go for 10 here. 2, 3, 10. And switch sides. Side plank hip raise. Stack your feet. Forearm, elbow, and hand is on the floor. This hand's gonna come up to the ceiling and lift. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. Let's go feet to feet here in a butterfly position. And let's just take some nice deep breaths. Deep breaths in through your nose, out through your mouth. You can kind of give your legs a little flutter here. Little flutter here. Let's bring both legs out and let's just do a pancake stretch here, okay? Let's inch your hands forward and just try to go down as far as you can. Dropping your face to the floor, inch your fingers out. Just go down here and let's just hold this stretch. Where you feel it stretch, where it's not too uncomfortable. It's a little uncomfortable, but it's not too uncomfortable. And you're just gonna hold this. Bring your hands back up to your legs. Sit straight up and down. Sit straight up, pull your shoulder blades back. Here we go, we're just gonna walk your fingers slowly as far as you can. When you kind of find that spot that's a little uncomfortable, but not too uncomfortable, let's hold it for 10 seconds. And breathe through it. And pull your hands up, sit tall. Take a couple deep breaths here. Let's bring your feet together. Now we're gonna do the same thing. We're gonna kind of walk your fingers up your legs, try to touch your toes. Once you get to your toes, let's just look down at your legs. Take a couple deep breaths. You can pull your toes towards you, pull your toes towards you. You're gonna feel that stretch in your hamstrings and the back of your legs. Hold for 10 seconds and sit tall. Okay, here we go, one more time. Walk your fingers towards your toes. If you can grab onto your toes, look down at your knees, and let's just hold this for 10 seconds. And there you have it. There's your workout. It's a quick in-home workout you can do without any equipment, without any weights or dumbbells. This is just using your own body weight, getting your body moving, getting your heart rate elevated, circulation through your body. It's something that you can do at home. You don't need to go to a gym. Again, go at your own pace, listen to your body. Something doesn't feel good, just push pause, take a rest. You guys are awesome. You're excellent. Stay healthy, stay safe. I'll see you next time. Enjoy.